Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is Paul Eastx Twitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight, I'm joined on mic by Tyler.
Hello.
And I've also got BrandyKatz.
Hello.
Tonight we're playing Woodle Tree Deluxe for Xbox One. We have already streamed this game for Switch before, but now the Xbox One version is out, and so we're celebrating that with a stream. And I like Woodle Tree anyway, so it's fun to come back to it. So what do you remember about Woodle Tree, Tyler?
You play as a little stumpy thing,
Aliasing.
and then
Leaf.
you do some platforming.
That's pretty much the gist of it.
It had like an open world on the second one that was kind of hard to navigate.
Yes, it is a little hard to navigate, but it's also kind of, like, the open world is kind of cool also. It was a day like the others in the Woodle Lands. Got a bunch of living trees. You play a version of Groot. The sun was shining and the logs were living their everyday life. Suddenly, something terrible took place. A mysterious menace came from above. Yes, there is some Mario 64 inspiration. What was our hero doing? He was having tea, it looks like.
Tea with a fox.
Uh-oh. Help! Our water tears are being stolen, cried one of the villagers. I mean, water tears? Uh-oh. Little bat guy. Are those the guys from Kingdom Hearts? Oh, and it turned the good trees bad.
Does kind of look like the Heartless.
Nice. I'm glad you liked it okay, Jesus Ninja. Jesus Ninja said he liked the first one other than the camera. And the camera is better in part 2. It's still not perfect, but... One thing is, this you start out and this is like the main hub. You've got stuff you can buy, these equipable masks, and there's other stuff. Then we just need to walk around and figure out where we're going to go. It's very colorful. I don't think there are any fire tiers, and that is unfair to fire. So, I don't think the achievements are as easy in part 2 as they were in part 1. Part 1 had really easy achievements. It was good for that. Dang it, I thought I had all the... There we go. I gotta keep the chair just like that. It's never
Don't
done...
even think about moving.
It doesn't usually do this. Anyway, Woodle, what we feared has happened again. This time, all the sage protectors were turned into stone, and our power has faded. Good luck, guys. I'm glad you liked it better the second time, Jordan. It's told that in every age, something will try to break this balance. The moment has come again, for you this time, to save us all. This time? Didn't I also save us all last time? Maybe it's in the far future. Follow the path that I built for you. I hope it will help you find all the stolen water tears. Yeah, well, he's a tree. He's stuck to the ground. I have legs, unlike him. Tyler, did you play Mario 64?
Yeah, like a million times.
Nice. So you agree it's a good game?
I agree that Mario 64 is a great game.
Nice. And what did you think about the rumor that it might be coming out on Switch?
I mean, it seems cool. I don't know. They remake a lot of games on Switch.
Well, the only time it's been remade before was for the Nintendo DS. It was a launch title.
Yeah, I shouldn't say remake, but I mean it's because it's been available on like Wii and Wii U and I don't know. It's probably on the 3DS as well.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. But the DS version was good. It improved on the original. The graphics were slightly better. It was slightly less blurry. And it had some new content. But the original DS did not have analog controls. So you had to play the whole thing with a D-pad when the game was originally designed for analog.
Yep.
So I think the Switch, it's a good chance for them to like not only bring it to the big screen, but also just to make the definitive version of the game, if they actually are remaking it.
Yeah, I heard they're remaking that one, and Super Mario Sunshine, and then Super Mario 3D World, or whatever. which is one that actually does need a remake because it's stranded on Wii U Island.
Yep, where barely anyone lived, kind of like the Swiss
Yep.
Family Robinson.
Yes.
Here you will learn the gliding move. Oh, that's good to know. You can use the Y button to glide. So I'm glad we're on the same page on that. There's also a rumor that Metroid Prime Trilogy is coming to the Switch. Oh, I
I've
missed
heard
one.
that, but I've heard that for a long time already.
Yeah, I think it was like a Best Buy listing or something that more solidified it.
Hmm.
So I think that is good. You know, Metroid Prime Trilogy, what did that come out on? The original Wii?
It started on GameCube, but the trilogy was on Wii. Yes.
Yeah. And the other thing about that is I hear that 1 and 2 required you to use, like, waggle to play. Like, you had to, point around with the Wiimote. So Part 3 was the only one that allowed you to fully play with a Pro Controller. And
I
when...
don't know.
I mean, that's the rumor. So if they do bring them to the Switch, then hopefully they'll make them all fully playable with a regular controller like the GameCube versions were, and that would be better.
Yeah, but the GameCube controller didn't have, or it didn't. The games didn't allow. I mean, they can fix this, but didn't allow for like you to use both sticks to navigate. Like, I don't know what you want to call it. Like, you look with the right stick and you move with the left stick. That's not how the controls worked on the GameCube version.
Interesting. So it would
Yeah,
need
so-
a little fixing, is what you're saying.
Yes. Yeah, I went back a few years ago and tried to start the first one on GameCube, and it was just miserable.
Well, let's hope then that they have the chance to make the definitive version of those games if they take the project seriously and try to improve. And then Shitsu says, why not just make a new Metroid Prime? The rumor is they have been working on Metroid Prime 4 for a while, so this
Yeah,
would
they
be...
have been. That's not just a rumor.
Okay, good. So here's the thing, like you re-release the... It's been a long time since Metroid Prime 3, right? Like 10 years, something like that?
That's been a long time.
Yeah, so you release the old ones first, in an affordable package, and that lets people get caught up. And then when the new one comes out, they will be more excited. At least for me, that's how it works. Okay, I'm trying this. Collect water in the thing, and then do what?
Throw it.
Uh-oh. I threw it the wrong way. Hey, Ref Attack.
Did you wiggle when you should have waggled?
Apparently so. How far does it go?
Not very far.
Aiming the... Oh, that counted. That's good. In fact, I don't even... Look, it made a spiral staircase. Whee!
That looks like the swamp thing.
Good to see you. Yes, kind of like Swamp Thing. You've activated a checkpoint, and I got an achievement, the basics. Can warp to these from the map screen through the menu, I think is what
There
it's
goes
saying.
your completion percentage.
Oh, gee. That's true. Unless I actually come back and finish this, which there's no telling, because it is much longer and harder than the first game. Ah. But in that respect, Tyler, I'm kind of glad that I didn't get I didn't get an achievement in Lethal League Blaze, which we streamed last week. Like, somewhat cool game, Lethal League Blaze, but I don't think I'll ever play it again.
It's an interesting one.
Yeah, it's just... I never quite got the hang of the mechanics. Like, I understand them, but it never 100% gelled with me. And I didn't want to complain about that too much with the developer in chat with us. But whoever won the contest last week, I hope you guys have better luck with it than I did. He makes cute little sounds as you jump around. And most of the time there's no music, interestingly.
Yeah, that is weird.
Achievement.
Seems like it should have like a nice little happy
Ditty.
tone or
Yeah.
something.
I know how you love your happy tones, Tyler.
I do.
I can't kill the snail. He's invincible. He's happy, I guess. That's why. You don't want to kill happy things. Ah, Jordan, you'll get there one of these days. Weren't we just doing the Steam code just now for Deadbeat Heroes, which I reviewed at Windows Central, by the way?
I don't remember.
Ah. So, Tyler, you might have noticed I had planned to stream the game Machinarium today.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it just came out on Xbox One, and that is another game where I actually reviewed like the Windows tablet version at Windows Central long, long time ago.
Yeah,
And I've-
Go ahead.
What? Oh no, I wanted to hear what you thought about it.
That game's been on every console and every device under the sun.
It has, but it took them a really long time to come to Xbox for some reason, even though they were supportive of Windows 8 and crap like that. So I'm glad that it's on Xbox now, finally, you know, because like you said, PlayStation's had it for quite a while. How do I get back up there?
I'm not a big fan of adventure games.
That's too bad. You know, this one, it has like completely brilliant artwork is the main thing I love about it, but I just find the world that it takes place in very interesting.
There you go.
Yeah.
But you decided to do it next week.
Yeah, and the reason for that is I was running really late on the newsletter, and I just think that game deserves more of a chance to get the word out. Okay, that's not the way to get those. So I want to go up there, maybe. Go, Lady Canuck! Is there a new Spelunky coming out? Icky asks. There is, right?
Yes.
They've been working on it for a long time.
Yeah, it's supposed to be out by the end of 2019, and yeah, still
Why
doesn't have a
kill this enemy?
date, so
It won't get back up. Maybe they're not enemies.
just like Paul every Friday night, it doesn't have a date.
Excuse me, Tyler. I have a
Well, I'm not going to
permanent
make the
date.
joke about myself, but
So make it about Icky or somebody who actually doesn't
just
have a
like
date.
Icky.
There
Well,
you
no,
go.
they're safe doing it from you because you
Doesn't,
do.
just
you
like
do have
Icky
that.
every Friday night, it doesn't have a date. That's
Yeah,
funny.
although we love him. What did I just shoot out? Did you see that?
Yes.
I charged B and it shoots things. Huh. I didn't know that.
I believe you're shooting Woodles.
Icky,
I
that
eat my tail.
makes perfect sense. That's very clever, Icky.
Wow.
Look at that. He's doing some wordplay. I love it.
They must really like you.
Red. Oh, crap. Woodle, you should find the first 3 water tiers before starting to explore the rest of the world. Okay, but just let me get that one thing. It's not going to let me get that one blueberry. Come on. What if I run for it?
They're very
Oh,
rare.
oh, it's so close. It really will not let me get that one water tier.
Is like the wind blowing you the other direction, or what?
Yeah, it just automatically pushes me to the side and the
Weird.
text comes up. I'm going to float down here and get these. Floating down the waterfall. So if you like collectibles, this is a good game for that. I mean, it doesn't guide you to the collectibles like Crackdown, so it's not like the ultimate collectible experience, but there's lots of stuff to find. And that can be fun. As long as it's not too high pressure, I don't mind some collectibles sometimes, Tyler.
Platformers are
Okay.
pretty notorious for being filled with collectibles.
Yeah, ever since Donkey Kong Country, right? I think that's when it really started to become popular.
They said blueberry.
I can see
blueberry
that.
things were rare,
Banjo
but
Kazooie
that's
has
all
a
you're
good
finding.
amount.
So.
Yeah, and that came out after Donkey Kong Country.
Did it?
Yeah,
thought it
same
was before.
developer. How could a Nintendo 64 game come out before a Super Nintendo game, Tyler? Think about the
Oh,
mechanics of
Donkey
it.
Kong Country. I was thinking you meant Donkey Kong 64
Ah,
for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess I don't know. Donkey Kong Country only had bananas and letters.
but it had a bunch. Like, you would go around and get them the whole time. And
It did have like letters in every level, and Mario didn't have something like that. Well, Super Mario didn't Super Mario have like the 5 big Yoshi coins?
was that Mario World?
Yeah, Super Mario World.
Yes, I think so. But I don't think was there any incentive for getting them? I don't think there was in Mario World.
I mean, if you wanted 100% the game, you had to get them all.
I don't
Mostly.
think Mario World like gave you anything for doing it.
Did
Like you
Donkey
wanted to find
Kong-
all.
Did Donkey Kong Country give you anything for getting all the letters?
That's a good question. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Donkey Kong 64 was the worst, Pitfall Harry says.
A lot
Oh,
of
wait, hey,
people didn't
Pitfall Harry.
like it. I never played it.
I would have liked to have played it. I never did. That's another one that never gets re-released, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably in some weird. A lot of rare games seem like they're just kind of stuck in limbo somewhere because they have a lot of them have Nintendo mascots, but Rare doesn't. You know, it's owned by Microsoft or whatever. Pitfall says it was on the Wii U,
Although the last
so
chapter of the woodland.
the 9 people that have one of those still can check it out.
No. Well, they need to put it on the freaking Switch then, don't they?
Which means
Switch
you need to
hasn't
study
really done a
too.
very good job of allowing people to play their older games. I mean, I guess the NES Online and stuff is kind of cool, but maybe they just think people are tired of virtual console stuff.
Yeah, or knowing Nintendo, they're like, not a lot of people bought virtual console things on the Wii U, so we're not going to do that on the Switch. But it's like, not a lot of people had the Wii U, period. So,
Yeah, I don't know.
don't blame it on that. Huh. But I do have the new Donkey Kong for the Switch, which I think is, I don't know, Tropical Freeze or something like that.
Yeah, well, that one's a remake too, isn't it?
Yeah, of the Wii U game.
Yeah.
But I haven't actually gotten to play it yet, so I don't have much to say about it. I hope it's good. Bad guy. Kill him.
Yay, kill the
Yeah.
bat.
What does this do? Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
That was handy. You know, this game, it's very simple looking, but I still find the visual style appealing.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Colorful. The characters have unique shapes. You know, like there's nothing off-putting about it.
Read.
The mushrooms kind of look like Mario mushrooms, but besides that,
A bit.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a weird girl head with legs.
that's okay. There's a weird
It's
looking
like
creature.
that demon with the arms.
Sort of. Baja Blast? Is that what it... Pitfall?
Yeah. Donkey Kong Country Baja Blast.
Icky says to play that game on an emulator. Didn't they release like some kind of emulator for the Xbox One for a little while, like where it could play classic games, and then they yanked it right away? I believe that happened.
Probably. I don't really follow
You can reach
that
you can make
hacker scene.
jumps. I do like emulators, but it much more appeals to me to buy a real remake or re-release of a game. Like, I like supporting the publisher, and I like having little improvements and stuff that hopefully they've chosen to make. And achievements, dang it.
Yeah, I love when Nintendo puts achievements in their games.
Well, they don't, but on other platforms you get achievements.
True.
Where's my Cuphead achievements on the Switch? That's what I want to know.
Just play it on Xbox.
Well, I can, and I did, but I bought the Switch version thinking I'd be able to double up, you know? But, because they said that it would be getting Xbox Live features, but then it never got them. It's been a year, I think. So it's kind of ridiculous. Maybe the Switch version didn't sell well or something.
The Cuphead version?
Yeah.
Possibly. I don't know.
Does anybody in our audience have Cuphead on Switch? Speak up if you do.
Yeah, did you pay for it, or did you like win it, or whatever?
Jordan says if more Switch games had achievements, he would play them more. And yeah, I think that's true for many people.
Yeah,
Achievement-
an achievement system would have been cool on Switch, and they could have done so many things with it.
Yep, and they didn't because they're like, we gotta be Nintendo.
Yeah.
So we'll do what the other guys do, but a little bit worse.
That's Nintendo for you.
And yeah, I mean, you have certain people like, you know, like Human Brian or whomever, they turn off the achievement notifications. Didn't Royal Bob say he did that too on his PlayStation?
I
Which
think
is so
so.
weird. Yeah, he used to be a real
he's
achievement hunter.
Because he was a huge Xbox achievement whore.
Yeah, and sure, trophies may not be as good, but I mean, it's the same concept.
They're better, even. Yeah, they are the same concept.
So, yeah, I mean, you have people like that who choose to sit out of the system, but most of us at least get a little something out of it.
Yeah, I mean, and it's fine if they choose to sit out, but like, it's nice to provide the option for those that want it, for it to be there, and then if you don't want it, you can just shut it off.
Yeah. Like, everybody wins that way. In this
Yeah.
way, most of us lose a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not interested in buying a Switch either. Like, it just would sit there for me, Jesus Ninja.
It has so many good games, Tyler, and I happen to know that you actually like Nintendo-made games.
I like Bayonetta.
That would be cool. But I mean, but you like games like Mario Kart and Mario 64,
Yeah, Mario
like
Kart.
you said.
Mario Kart would be cool.
Yeah, it's good. It's very good on Switch.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't buy consoles for 5 games. I buy them for 5,000 games, like what comes out on PlayStation every week.
So what you're saying is you just have so many games on the PlayStation that you wouldn't have time for another system?
Well, I mean, the only thing I'd buy for Nintendo is exclusives, but
Well, there's a fair number of those.
it's a lot of money for a dozen games. And then you have to pay full price for
Hey,
all the
Link.
games because they never go on sale.
They do go on sale sometimes, but much less frequently. But you know, like most of my Nintendo published games, I got them for 40 instead of 60, you know?
Yeah, but $40 still sucks to pay for a game.
Sometimes, yes. But at least if you know you're going to like it, it's not such a big deal. Oops. Get in there. Alright, I guess I should figure out where I'm actually supposed to be going.
You're just supposed to be
Yeah, I was wondering
finding
what you're
tears.
actually supposed to be doing besides collecting little dots.
Finding tears. He found one.
Yeah, so this is where I'm supposed to be.
And you jump.
Alright.
Yeah, I try to get my hands on an Animal Crossing Switch to make that sweet money icky, but Amazon canceled my order.
See that one game, Animal Crossing, a lot of people will get hundreds of hours out of that.
Yeah, Animal Crossing's awesome.
There's a weird thing going on with the lighting, like it gets dark sometimes for seemingly no
Yeah,
reason.
that's weird.
I still have
It's probably some kind of, I don't know what the word is, like shaders or something, like some kind of error on the developer's part.
Because you're behind that wall and the sun is on the other side, I'm sure.
You think, look, like right now it's dark, and am I actually behind all of the, like I'm not so much in the shadow that it should be doing that.
I don't know. But I mean, there's a big wall in front of you. If the light
You're a
source
big
really
wall.
is from the north, because I'm sure this game has directions.
Look at
Yeah. I don't know. I want to go up there and get more stuff off of that thing, but I'm not supposed to right now, am I?
that. I think you're supposed to go,
Supposed to go over that right. But like this thing, it looks like it would have stuff to get if you climbed all the way up it. But did I already do that? Maybe I already
That's
did.
No,
weird.
no, all the way.
My Twitch stream just unmuted itself.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now is not the best time to get a Switch. That's a fair point. But
You can't
I mean,
get one unless you pay an extra amount.
that's true. But I can assure you guys, I am an achievement guy. The Switch does not have achievements, but I still actually do love the Switch. Like the library of games, including many exclusives from not only Nintendo but third parties, is very good. It has a very special library.
Yeah, what was the last game you played on Switch?
To answer your question, it was a game called Fantasy Zone by Sega. It's a Sega Ages classic game. But also, my family was playing Mario Kart last night, but I had something else to do, so I couldn't play it when they played it.
Mario Kart is cool.
Very cool.
That was
Although
cool.
it needs more options for multiplayer games. Like, you always have to play 4 races if you're doing the race mode. You can't just say, okay, I want to do 1 race or I want to do 2
Really?
races.
That
Yeah, it's
seems
always got to be.
oversight.
Yeah, it's dumb. You have to do a whole cup of 4 races.
Oh,
So
I had fun.
they should let you customize your experience a little more than that. Did I already go in all of these? I think I did. Yeah.
kind of obnoxious how many little house hovels there are.
Yes.
I just always think it's funny in games you just walk into people's houses.
Yep. Start looking around. Maybe
Take their
take some of your
stuff.
stuff.
Mash their pots.
Eh,
You gotta love that. Because it's something we all wish we could do in real life.
That's right.
Oh, way to go, Paul. Falling all the way down. These are pushable? Yeah, but I don't need
so
to.
you think you should go into people's houses and smash things in real life?
I mean, I wish you could. Like, you can't. Sometimes I wish... It's just, it's fantasy fulfillment.
Whole side of Paul didn't know.
I just know that I should not have fallen down there, because now I gotta backtrack a bunch. I also have I have Breath of the Wild and have not played it. But I will sometime. I just got it because it was on sale, and I'm like, I know I'm eventually going to want to play it, even if it does have those annoying breakable weapons.
I don't mind
Thinking
breakable
that the other
weapons,
day, I
but
don't
I guess
remember
that they
what we were
break pretty
playing,
quick,
but I was
some
like,
of
I'm
them.
glad there's
Yeah.
no player damage.
People say they break too quickly.
Yeah, I mean, like, A lot of games. I mean, I don't mind when you have to like resharpen your weapon or repair it a little bit or whatever. I don't usually
Yeah.
mind those aspects of games.
Yeah, I don't mind that either. There is no way to repair them on Breath of the Wild, though, I don't think, is there?
I don't know.
Jordan doesn't like handheld mode for some reason, but doesn't want to put it into the dock. Just put it in the dock and leave it there, Jordan. Why you gotta be difficult?
Yeah, Jordan.
Sounds like self-sabotage to me.
I feel your pain.
Oh, gosh.
I watched that movie that I was supposed to watch for homework 2 weeks ago.
What movie?
Birds of Prey.
Oh, finally!
Yep.
I wish you would have reminded me so I could have actually watched it like I was going to do.
Oh, you didn't see you? I did my homework and you didn't even do your homework.
Well, Tyler,
We were
you're
watching
such a
it.
stranger in Discord lately. You could keep in better touch.
Oh yeah. Well, it was lame anyway, so you don't want to
I
rewatch
thought it
it.
was lame.
Really? You didn't like it?
Not really.
You didn't think it was funny?
Not really.
Wow.
It was
surprised.
like a little too stylized for me, and
It
don't know,
is very stylized.
some of the choreography and the action kind of didn't look fantastic, which is kind of surprising to me for a big budget film.
Oh.
And then yeah, just like too many like here's an action scene and then they play like a song and it's like, oh, here's another action scene in the song. I don't know, it just flow was a little off for me too. But yeah, I didn't love it.
Oh, I thought you would like it better than that, but that's interesting.
Jump.
Just looking around first.
Oh. Hey.
So we get all that sweet stuff.
I think
was
I'm
this?
gonna watch Booksmart tonight, which looks pretty funny.
What's that about?
I think it's like, from my understanding, it's like I watched part of it, but it's kind of like female Superbad with 2 high school girls who are like trying to live up their high school party dreams and stuff.
Interesting.
And it's on Hulu.
Superbad reminds me of one of my exes, so I'm never much inclined to go back to it. Also, it has guys who are like 80 playing 16-year-olds.
They weren't
So-
that old at that point, but they were still kind of old.
Yeah, they were like well over high school age. So that
But
kind of silly.
I like Superbad. I watched about 30 minutes of it, Pitfall, but I'm gonna start it over from the beginning because when I was watching, I couldn't hear it very well. But yeah, it's pretty funny. It's pretty raunchy and stuff, but it's funny.
Couldn't hear it very well.
Yeah, I was at my friend's house
Oh,
and we were like chatting and doing crap. So
gonna go down and get these before I move on. Although it may be a pain to get back up.
yep, it's gonna be.
I can't help it. I gotta have all the things.
He's a collectible.
Yep.
The big girl is Jonah Hill's sister. Is that true?
Really?
I mean, she plays the exact Jonah Hill role.
What is her name? Faith Hill?
Yeah.
No,
Huh.
that's the guy who's married to Tim something.
McGraw?
Yeah, him.
Okay. Is there anything else?
That lighting is so annoying.
Yeah, it's. I don't think it did that on the other system, and I just found some collectibles I missed, so I'm gonna float over there and get them.
I do have friends. Like, you have lots of friends.
Of course you do, Tyler. You're a lovable dude.
Two friends.
That's right.
2? You have a lot more than 2. Hey, Gazer. Can I get back up? Okay, I got up here. Is there anything else to get over this way, though? Yes, there is some stuff.
Blueberry.
I will get it. So much stuff.
Yeah, without
Okay,
like
if they're gonna say blueberries are rare, they need to have a lot less of them. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Yeah, they're not
a
really that rare.
counter or an icon or something for you to kind of keep track of this stuff. There's just so much.
Yeah, like if you were actually supposed to get all of it, that would be hard.
Yeah.
But if it's the kind of thing where there's more than enough to get the achievements, then that's not so bad.
The ukulele is kind of like that. There's just too much to collect and find in those games. The world is too big. Each world is too big to really do it conceivably.
You
Interesting.
introduced me to ukulele. I liked it.
Yeah, she and I played the sequel a little bit.
The 2D version's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, people like it better in the 3D one, don't
I
they?
do way better.
I agree that it's fantastic.
And I beat it, actually. I was excited because it has like that weird style where you can start at the final level, but
Yeah.
you can't beat it. I mean, you can if you're really, really, really good, but you kind of just play the game to get extra lives for the final level. But even with all the lives, the final level does take, I mean, it took me about an hour and a half, you know, a lot of practice and stuff.
So if I tilt the camera, will that fix this problem?
It might, maybe just tilt it downward or something. We don't want to see your crotch or anything, but tilt it down a little bit.
Wait, what did... Okay, that's not good.
No, that's worse.
Made it worse. Sorry, give me a minute, guys. It's getting on my nerves too, believe me.
I can try to put it down more.
What about now? Okay, that's
Now
way
your
down.
head is cut off.
Yeah, people don't really need to see my gut. Let's see. Where's the... Let me see if I can point it up manually.
Upside down, your shirt says wood. That's perfect for the stream.
Yes. You know how we love our wood.
Hey, he's playing the wood game. He just, you know.
How about that?
There. Oh, yeah.
Are you satisfied, Icky, or do you keep complaining all day? Yay, Perfect Zero made it! I see he
Hey,
chose not to
missed ya.
co-host with us tonight.
I'll ask Velvet if she can do a crotch stream here in the future, Key. She's painting Totoro on her chest now. Isn't Totoro the big...
Just
Totoro.
make sure it's not the same time
Totoro.
as Paul.
Yeah.
The big fluffy thing?
Yeah, he's lovable.
Her painting skills are fantastic.
Oh, great, I went way far back. Oh, don't get killed, Paul. I got killed! Ouch! Oh no, am I gonna lose all the collectibles I picked up?
Thank you, Link.
Yes, thank you. Gifted to me by my favorite person.
Velvet 7 is back, Icky. Get with the times.
Best Buy.
Yes. Okay. This part's scary. Especially an older 3D... Oh god, see, that's why it's scary.
Because you fell already?
Yes.
Use your little floaty.
I can warp back. I thought I pushed it. I didn't push it quickly enough.
Holy hell, that's a lot of areas on the map.
Uh-oh. Yeah, and I just warped to the wrong place. Is that the one I want to go to? Let's find out.
I
Wow.
wonder why it cares about your blue collectibles, but it doesn't care about the orange ones.
That may mean that there's no orange achievement.
Yeah, it might. The orange ones maybe you spend on upgrades or something. They're like coins, but not like...
Yeah.
Icky's
You
gotta
might
go
be
for a
right.
minute. He'll be right
Okay.
back.
We'll miss you, Icky.
He just found out
Look, you
Velvet
just
7
stand
is
there,
back and
let you
streaming
go
right
down.
now.
Oh god, you guys in here watching Velvet.
He's a fan of Totoro. What can he say?
Totoro.
Totoro. Totoro.
I would think after you two had broken up that you'd not be pimping her stream so much, but apparently I was
Nope,
wrong.
I have that hanging on thing where you just can't
I
let go.
mean, I'm friends with my ex.
That's true. I'm
Is it one?
semi-friends with a couple of them. I just don't talk to them very... No, Paul! Stop falling!
I'm semi-friends with some of them. I just don't talk to them.
Yeah, well, I could, but you'd be... If I talk to him much, you'd get jealous, so it's kind of not worth the hassle.
No.
Yeah, that's what you say.
No.
Okay. Come on, Paul. Keep up. There we go. Is her English really good, or is it just okay?
Velvet?
Yeah.
It's okay. She was actually talking about trying to understand what the word simp meant earlier.
I wonder why it even came up. That means there was some butthole in the chat, doesn't it? What does this do? I have to hit it and then it'll... Oh, doesn't this make an elevator appear right here? Yeah, it activates
Probably
the
so that
elevator.
you can like actually get back up there.
Oh.
It's like dropping a ladder as a checkpoint.
Yeah, so that's cool. Is there anything good down there? That'd be nice if there was, but I'm kind
Oh.
of scared. Yeah, I don't want to go look. Alright.
That reminds me, I need to play another Dark Souls game. It's about time.
Which ones have you finished?
1 and 2.
Ah,
I'm on 3.
nice. You know, I gave 3 a 5 out of 5 when I reviewed it for Windows Central.
Yeah, I've heard it's quite good. It's better than 2. 2 was kind of a slog in places. 1 is pretty much like the best game ever made.
I need to go back. I mean, considering that they re-released it for modern platforms, I really should go back and finish
Yeah,
one sometime.
definitely play that version.
Okay.
Definitely play that version. I have played Sekiro. I'm terrible at it, and so I quit.
What's
I did
so
what
hard
any
about it?
what any normal person would do when faced with adversity. Well, the whole thing, and the one thing I've never been good at any Dark Souls or those style games is parrying.
Oh,
Jumping. Yeah, jumping's hard there too.
No, jumping's my thing.
But
can't-
Sekiro is all parrying. Like, you don't have a shield to block or things like that. You just have to
Touch my
time
blueberry.
attacks every single time, and it's
You
hard.
took it, deal.
you remember we did a stream of Sekiro back in the day?
Yeah, I remember you got stuck in a hole for like 45 minutes.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
That's not how I remember it, Tyler. No, I don't think that's what happened. But
Yeah, you got stuck
I'm
in
the
like
one
the
that can't
pit at the
jump.
beginning.
I just remember that it was fun.
I think
Jordan
I was-
gifted you Sekiro, Clove and Casey? That's great.
It's fun, but like about 5 or 6 hours in, it got real hard. I got to a boss that I was just struggling with, and I was struggling before that point, and then the boss was kind of the
Is there anything up
tipping
there?
point.
Probably not. That's a shame. Does it not have the option to summon other players for help?
I don't know if it does or not. I don't remember.
Because Dark Souls 3 let you do that for bosses, and I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I didn't really want to have to rely on that.
Why are you like?
But it's just nice to have the option.
Well, yeah, it is.
Ah,
I understand killing the bats, but the sentry guys, aren't they like your friends?
like what, Icky? What am I not spending money on that I should be spending money on? Right now I'm sort of working on paying off my credit card debts. Ah, crap. I didn't mean to fall there. Because look, right there, there's a blueberry. Because I ran them up around Christmas time last year, and yeah, it's still going to be a little while before I can actually get them all the way paid off. But we're making progress. It's not insurmountable. It's only like 5 cards, Tyler. How many credit cards do you have?
I have 3 credit cards,
Oh,
but I don't have any debt on them.
nice. Isn't it better to have some that you're constantly paying on for your credit or something?
They say that. I mean, I don't think it really is. I mean, I pay on them still. Like, they report balances monthly because there's some random balance on there, but I'm able to pay them off every month, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
What
not
I
bad.
heard is even if you have 0, you're supposed to like go and spend $5 and then pay them like 6. So it looks like they owe you money or something like that.
Like they owe you money?
I've
Yeah.
never heard
Oh, to
that.
have a
but
So
negative
it's like-
balance?
your total
Yeah.
balance is part of your credit score as well.
Right.
More blueberries. I see the blueberries
Total
over there.
balance and total amount available. That's why people get messed up when they pay them off and they, cancel them. It doesn't help their score as much because it's not there.
Yeah, I mean, your credit score is not that important. It's obviously important for certain things, like when you're moving, it's important.
Yeah.
But like, it's not a thing that you have to worry about all the time in your life. You obviously want to maintain it or try to keep it there, but
You're like, how am I going to buy lunch today? My
Right.
credit score is so bad.
and at this point, any credit card company will basically issue you a credit card until your revolving line gets so high that they know they'll never get paid back.
Ah.
Yeah.
They're pretty much dying to get credit cards in your hands.
So I saw something up there. I want to get up there and get that one that's in the water.
Jordan got stuck like 45 minutes into Sekiro. It's tough from the beginning. You'd have to get used to it. And then Icky said that you got stuck 45 minutes too when you fell in the pit at the very first part of the game.
get
and you
real-
couldn't get out for 45 minutes.
I wasn't that stuck, you guys.
You were stuck down there
Hey,
for a long
It's
time.
For a
from
few
2
minutes.
people now. I'm just saying.
Oh my god. Twitch just unmuted itself again.
They're just being silly.
I don't know. Okay, so if I was playing this game, I would get up as high as I could and just glide. Because
That
glide
that
down
Sekiro
fun.
stream has to be like. Do you have it on your YouTube channel? I'm gonna dig
Yeah.
it up and see.
It's on my YouTube channel.
I feel like you were down in that pit for a solid 20-25 minutes.
Don't forget to like it if you haven't already liked it.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go and watch this because I want to see it.
You guys exaggerate a lot. I'm not saying I'm great at the Souls kind of games, but I don't find them particularly frustrating either, like some people do.
This is what I do. I would just glide.
Look at all those over there on top of that building. Can I glide over there? Or will it warp me away? Let's find out. Yeah, I can float over to it. Okay.
You're gonna overshoot it. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't want to miss those.
Smart he is.
Does this red stuff hurt us? I guess not. Yeah, Sekiro is harder than Dark Souls 3.
Way harder. It does. Some people are able to get better at it than others. Like, it clicks for some people, and they don't have much of an issue with it at all. And other people, it doesn't click with, and that was me for sure.
Every single one of those girls needs to be named Sally.
Sally? They look like Sally? Oh. Ah. Mustang Sally. So that's how that elevator works right there. Well, they could get one. So where am I even supposed to go from right here? Like, there's nowhere to go.
You're supposed to be finding the last water drop.
I know, I'm just trying to follow this path. I guess I'll go across over here.
You got 2 of the 3.
This game is very relaxing. Like, it can be frustrating when you fall, but otherwise it's very relaxing. Just the pleasant atmosphere, and it is playing some music now. It seems to be dependent on where you are in the map. Didn't I already go right there? Yeah. So I gotta ride that elevator, and just... The way the elevator works is dumb. You have to wait for it to come back. It should just be stationary until you step on it. We'll miss you, Monkbox. You're the best.
Longbox always goes to sleep early. Yeah, you can fit throughout the elevator, but then when you don't even get off on it, it takes even longer. There's an achievement for riding the elevator for 45 minutes. Wasn't that the one that got canceled? What the heck? What the heck is your YouTube? Okay. Is it on your chat?
Ah, dang it. It's linked in the newsletter. At the bottom of the newsletter, like, there's like some social media links. And it's
Oh, there it is. It's on the stream too.
Oh, okay.
It's SegaCon.
Thank you for letting me know. So I was saying, we were talking about the Swamp Thing show on DC Universe, guys. Quite unfairly, it got canceled the day the first episode came out. Like, it wasn't canceled because they didn't have faith in it or anything like that. It's just whatever state they were filming it in took away their tax break, and it would have made it cost like $20 million more to make. Like, they just yanked the tax break away for some reason, and that sucks that I died just there.
I'm sorry.
You're muted.
I was, but now I'm not.
Oh, okay.
We don't have a YouTube command? We should have a YouTube command.
So they heard that you making fun of Swamp Thing then? Well, making fun of the way they handled Swamp Thing, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, they handled it wrong.
I heard it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's movie quality. Like, there is nothing about it that couldn't be a theatrical film.
Yes.
It's very good looking, and the story is engaging.
The
and-
characters are engaging.
Yeah, the characters are great. And
Care about them.
yeah, and like, it's just really weird, dark stuff happening that's like fascinating. It's like kind of a mix of horror and sci-fi, you might say. But
Swamp Thing sings cool, the character.
he is, he's a tragic character because he was a person and he doesn't want to be that way. But he has cool powers and stuff too. And there's a love interest, even though he is a Swamp Thing, he's not human anymore after a certain point.
Swamp Gal.
There you go.
Hey.
But one thing... Gosh, what was I going to say? One thing that is different about the Swamp Thing show compared to the... Compared to the other DC Universe shows is there is a normal amount of cussing in it. Like, Titans and Doom Patrol have... Like, each episode probably has, like, 5 or more F-bombs, right?
Doom Patrol was bad.
Doom Patrol in particular, just way too much. And
It's
it's not how
bad.
most people talk. Like, only a certain kind of person talks that way, and we don't normally make shows about them. But yeah, like Swamp Thing, if it has cussing, it's just like where you would hear cussing in any other show or movie you watch. So
Right.
it's not trying hard to be offensive or anything like that, and that's better.
I feel like I stubbed my toe and now I'm cussing.
Yeah, I mean,
That
I like
happens.
those other shows, but I have to get past the annoyingness of the cussing.
Yes.
Oh, Platinum watched it. Cool.
I know, we just started it yesterday.
Yeah, and it has some real movie actors in it, too. This one guy from Armageddon and other stuff. I can't remember what his name is. He's this bald guy.
Bruce Willis.
That must be
Not
him.
Bruce Willis.
He's like
I know him.
he's a guy who always talks with a country accent. And he's bald. In the show, he's got, like, fake hair, but...
Okay, that place that you died
Bruce
is where you
Willis.
need to be. You know that, right?
It's not Bruce Willis.
It's not.
It's Ben Affleck, okay? No.
Oh man, look at these old retro screens that you had around the chat and around yourself on the old videos. How
Look,
retro.
our visual
There's the
guy...
boss,
I'm just
and
going to
you
ignore
probably
them.
have to kick his butt to get to the
Dang it,
water.
you're right, I probably do. But I gotta kill the little guys first. No! But here's the thing, when you hit the attack button, you're... Ooh, for one thing, I don't have any kind of shield. You know what I should try? I should try warping back to the start and see if I can buy anything like that.
You got
Is there-
woodled.
There was something back there.
Oh man, I got so woodled.
Okay, you found the pit at 30 minutes where the bridge is. Let's see how long it takes you to get out of the pit.
Let's not.
I'm seriously gonna go watch this.
We're just gonna go see if we can buy any upgrades.
Okay.
Unlike you guys, I'm trying to be constructive, okay?
That's not what you have me around for.
Hey, I was being constructive. I told you you had
In
to
the
kill that
pit.
guy to get the thing.
Climbing the ladder,
That's constructive.
got knocked back in the pit.
Chubby Pixel Max.
Bunch of you guys are dead to me. Yeah, Chubby Pixel is the name of the developer.
Leaf slide.
Nice.
Oh, you're
Sounds
still
like
in the
fun.
pit.
But I don't have enough of what's this do?
Back on the
Ooh,
bridge.
it's the automatically launch wind balls.
I can afford that. Is there anything else that costs blue stuff? I think that's the only one that does, right? Those two. Let's buy an upgrade. Yeah, that should be an
Then
achievement.
you can go shoot those guys.
Look.
It was
Oh,
closer to
cool.
15 minutes in the pit. Still, it was enough time in the pit that it stood out to me as the memorable part of that stream.
Some of you guys deserve a little trip to the pit. So I could buy a shield if I had 19 more things than I actually have.
Go get 19 and come back.
I'm wishing...
Sacred flowers are dancing.
Vicky made a YouTube command already? Vicky's like a pro coder.
Wow. Nice job, Vicky. Can't go up there yet. Oh, okay, we'll go
Cool.
we'll warp back. Wait, here's some more. Look, they respawned. Or no, that's a different area. They just don't want me to go that way. Okay, whatever. Let's warp back to where we... We've got to beat this boss.
Too many ampersands in that command, Icky. Right in my ear.
I love the word.
I'm so sorry.
ampersand.
I muted it that time. All right,
Oh, you're
anyway.
fine. You're fine.
I love the
Paul
word ampersand.
is choking down the joy of the new YouTube command.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
You
Don't choke. My hand looks rusty.
Good job. So good. Very good.
1 ampersand, much better.
Yeah, guys, if everyone could make sure to watch and like the last 4 videos or so that are on our channel, that would be a big help because I have to share those videos with the PR person so I can get some more games and prizes. So if you could please do that, it would be a big help. Just don't forget, okay? Because like I put them in the newsletter and everything, and unfortunately most of you just don't click on them, even though it would be so easy for you to do so. So just, you know, please, I'm begging you, please do it.
And if you have friends, ask them too. It's 30 seconds.
Well, yeah,
At a like.
exactly. It takes, you only have to watch for 30 seconds. That's not that long.
Paul just walked off the bridge.
Yeah, I just screwed up.
We challenge you.
Yeah, and I know some of you do actually do that for the videos consistently, and I really, really appreciate it. We just need more people too. If a video only has like 4 views and I show the publisher, that looks bad. So we got to do better than that.
You know, like, play me.
Here we go. Riding the elevator once more.
See what happens
kill
if you
that
stand
boss.
under the elevator and it crushes you.
I don't really want to see that happen, Tyler.
Do it. You'll get woodled.
We'll definitely get woodled.
Did you get?
Anytime you die, we need to say you got woodled.
Did
I
you
get
get an upgrade? Your backpack looks like it's a different color.
Oh yeah, I got a thing where I can do a 3-hit combo and it fires a projectile.
Noise.
I do need to remember I can charge up an attack, and I always forget.
Well, it's not like there's much
Yes.
attacking until you get to this part. Like,
You're right. There's almost no fighting, and then you have to
Right.
fight these. But like I said, when you try to just do a regular swinging attack, the direction you face comes out randomly. I don't know why. It's something to do with like poor analog coding or something, but it's frustrating.
Good job.
Ha!
Yeah.
Got him! Yes! I know we could do it! Right near the end of the stream, too, because this is
dang,
about
it
to
only
be
took
time.
3 shots.
Yeah, he was a wiener. Here's
Yeah, he
the
was a
third
wiener.
water. But I like this game. I will keep playing this game off and on, because it's
You
just
beat
fun
the
and
first
tricky.
level of Woodle Tree. The Woodle Doodle.
I'm gonna go to the top
for
and just
Sage.
glide.
Yep, exactly, Chicago. That's what happens when I get hard. Let's not talk about that. Good luck, Woodle.
Come on, Chicago.
I don't know why he's being all suggestive like that. Anyway. Set it. Where am I supposed to go now? I kind of want to show off a new area right as we end the stream, but I don't know where to go.
Well, there was the one area that kept saying, you should find the 3 water drops. So where was that?
I don't know.
Because they'll probably let
It's
you
a
go
big
there
area.
now.
Man, Icky wants to go another 5 minutes. Fine, Icky. Let's make it happen. Yay, I can activate that elevator.
There are so many jokes happening right now. Just so many jokes.
You're still thinking of them? You cut that out.
I can't help it.
She thinks about... that. We're not going to say it. We're not going to talk about frequency.
The movie.
Yeah, or the TV series that got canceled after 1 season, unfortunately.
There's a TV show Frequency.
Yeah, and it's actually
Yeah.
really good.
I remember something
Was it a
about-
sequel to the movie, or was it just like a retelling? I can't remember. I think it was a retelling. But it plays like the person who can talk to their dead dad is a female cop now instead of a male fireman. Was she a fireman or a cop? I think she was a cop. But anyway, it was a good show. Like, I really liked the movie. I saw it for my birthday 1 year, along with Gladiator, which I liked a little less, but it's okay.
You didn't like Gladiator?
No, I like it. I just didn't like it as much. Frequency is really fun. Gladiator is kind of dour, you know?
It is.
The
I
only thing that came of that is We Who Are About to Die Salute You.
Yeah, the
I haven't seen
series, it got...
Frequency.
The movie, you haven't?
Uh-uh.
Oh, you should check it out. In fact, I need to check and see if I have that on Vudu or not.
Yeah. We could watch it.
I never remember to share my Vudu
Dang.
stuff with you, Tyler.
Now it's louder.
Yeah, they just got louder. I'm going to have to talk to them, at least on Saturday nights. I need them not to...
Yeah, you can
be
hear
making-
them for sure.
I'm so sorry, guys.
That's not obnoxious. It's probably obnoxious to you, but it's. I mean, if
Yes.
it's loud enough that like viewers and people on the other side of a microphone then hear, then it's probably a little bit too loud for an apartment.
Yeah, and I mean, there may be times when our stuff is too loud too, and they need to be... Obviously, we need to respect them if they tell us that, you know, but I have a feeling that they don't notice us too much because they're just like set to a louder volume. You know, some people are like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as I said, I was taking a bath the other day, and they were playing the same song over and over and over and over again.
God
I like
bless
all kinds
those
of music,
neighbors.
but
Bless their little hearts. Or might-
after I heard the song for the 12th time,
That was not so good.
not so good.
What's this? Is this another warp point, or that's just the start, isn't it?
That's the start.
Checkpoint. So, wasn't it right through up here that I couldn't go before? So let's see if I can go there
It's a
now.
lot of green.
Yeah, I mean, I could put some soundproofing foam all along that wall, and for just general stream sound quality, that wouldn't be a bad idea. But, okay, here's the new area. It looks just... There are different looking environments. This biome looks the same, I think, but there are different looking ones. Another passage
Yeah.
there.
Looks a lot like the last level.
More houses.
Why am I rolling around? Ah! I don't know why that happened. What's this guy say?
Are you going?
Can I come with you? Yeah, come along. Or you could just stand there, you freaking dandelion. Oh, those things make you start rolling.
The
Shakespeare
oranges?
and Hathaway, private investigators.
Oh,
The
no,
BBC
the
has
little
some
cloud
weird
looking
shows.
things.
That is a weird name for a show.
The woman looks like Leslie Knope, but a little bit heftier.
You mean Amy Poehler?
Yeah,
I agree with you, Icky.
Leslie Knope. Amy Poehler is awesome.
yeah.
And-
that,
What?
I was gonna say they're doing that one episode thing. That's really cool.
Ooh, I found a different kind of collectible. Yes. Yeah, for people who don't know, Parks and Recreation, which is one of the best comedies of the last 10 years on TV, they're making a one-off extra episode that's coming out next week. So that's really exciting. We'll get to see how the characters are doing 5 years later. And I think they shot everybody's scenes individually because they're like in quarantine like we are. So
Oh, I
let's
didn't
hope
think about that, but yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
hopefully the individually shot scenes go better than they did with what was that show that we like with Jason Bateman?
Arrested
I liked
Development, yeah.
Community.
Yeah,
Hopefully it can live up to season 4 of Arrested Development.
Oh, I'm sure it can live up to that. But
I-
let's hope it does better.
I've never watched Parks and Recreation.
Yeah, Brandy's never seen Parks and Rec. I'm going to have to show it to her someday. I never finished it, which I should, especially because I hear it had a good finale.
It had a what?
A good finale?
Nah, the finale sucks. The whole last season I didn't particularly love. Like
Oh.
they already jumped 3 years in the future for the final season, which
Huh.
is weird. So which is also kind of weird that they're doing like 5 years from 3 years from basically every other season.
Well, I mean, it may not be 5 years ahead of the final season, but it's 5 years from when they last did the show.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know what they did, like what the time frame looks like for the reunion episode.
This looks like the beginning stuff.
But I mean, I like that. It's just a single episode. Why don't more shows do that? You know, just like a fun chance to catch up with characters that we
I don't
care
know.
about.
It's probably hard to do, but I don't know. Parks and Rec is good. The Office is good. Community is good too. Someone was saying Community is better than Parks and Rec, and that's not right. So you got me Platinum Ace trick because it's not right. But Community is funny in its own way. Community's funniest moments are probably the best of any of the three, but it's not nearly as consistently funny as Parks and Rec or The Office was.
Plus, you have to put up with Chevy Chase.
No, Chevy Chase is hilarious.
He really is.
You know, he's a huge gaping butthole in real life, right?
Well, that's what he
Yes,
plays
but-
in that's what he plays in the show too. It's fantastic.
Yeah, like his co-stars can't stand him, and basically nobody can stand him because he's just
That's
a
right.
really
Well,
wretched
you
person.
don't have to stand his personality when you watch the show. You just have to watch his character.
Who
Pretty much.
is apparently similarly unpleasant, though.
Now they're
The
singing
UK Office
they're
is
playing Pat the
dreadful
Guitar.
and unwatchable.
Hit
So
me
we're
with
talking
the
about
best
the
shot.
US Office.
Really? Some
Yep.
people seem to like the UK show.
Maybe if they're like depressed and enjoy pain and sorrow and stuff like that, then enjoy that show.
Interest. That's a sad situation to be in.
Okay then.
So they really like REM, is what you're saying?
Right. They
Congratulations,
love listening
Link.
to REM.
Everybody hurts.
I don't hate REM, but they sing Stand. Stand is a happy song.
You're right. Stand is actually a really good song, but a lot of their songs are quite whiny. I noticed. So I guess if you were depressed and whiny yourself, then you'd probably
I like
appreciate
their
that.
stuff.
But I mean, someone like Smashing Pumpkins, all their songs are whiny, but they're still
Ooh,
good.
you're right.
I have listened to so many
Yeah,
Smashing
I'll-
Pumpkin songs.
Although Billy Corgan's voice a little goes a long way for me.
Yeah, I can see that. I like it, but I can definitely see that.
My
Billy
best
Corgan,
friend- one of my
Smashing
best friends
Pumpkins.
loves them.
Homer Simpson nodding politely.
Oh yeah.
Icky.
Bye, Icky.
What?
We don't
Um,
need the
thanks
we don't
for
need
the
the additional
overshare.
details. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Icky, we don't say that on the stream, dude.
Keep your toilet talk out of here. We
God
only
dang
use
it.
innuendo here.
Exactly, innuendo. They don't have that in Malaysia. That's the thing.
Enjoy your dateless
There's a
Saturday
blueberry
night.
over there. Oh, poor Icky. Well, it's because he ate them all.
Bye, guys.
All right.
Talk to you soon.
So, guys, we've been playing Woodle Tree 2 Deluxe Plus for Xbox One. It just came out on Xbox. It was already on PlayStation 4 and Switch for $13 on all three consoles. It's $10 on Steam. I just find it delightfully fun. Like, there's just something about it that I really enjoy. It's so relaxing, and, but I like going after collectibles, and there's just so many, and I can keep going after them, and I love it. If you think 13 is a little too much, maybe wait for it to go on sale for 30 or 50% off. For $10 or less, it would be a very easy buy for me. But, I don't think 13 is too much either. So, Tyler, thank you for co-hosting as always.
Yep, happy to be here.
We're glad you're not hungover this week.
Yep, me too.
Brandy, thanks for sitting beside me.
Always.
By the way, this game has some kind of local multiplayer that we totally forgot to check out. But supposedly there's local multiplayer too, so that's yet another reason why it's a cool game. This has been Woodle Tree 2 Deluxe from Chubby Pixel. Thanks for watching. Icky, thanks for running the contest. Platinum, good to see you, dude. I love all you guys, and remember, don't hate, appreciate.
See you guys.
Bye.
Now I'll hold those little SOBs. Still streaming.
Still,
Got something to do for the rest of my evening.
she's still painting a Totoro.
Oh no, you said bye.
No. She's now showing off pictures of herself.
Well, we should do it right. Alright guys, we're rating Velvet.
Right. Time to raid Velvet.